my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence you won't let go. In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, I will trust the yours. You carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
Day one, got up at a ridiculously early time in the morning and drove for a long time. It has been wet and cold and miserable, but the meeting was great fun and
yeah, so day one we had to get up ridiculously early. Like, I didn't even know 5 o'clock was natural time to wake up. It completely unnatural. Yeah, travel down here. It was good. Had dinner. We prayed, and then the main meeting, which was a great start to the week. Had a great testimony and really good worship. And then it was the movie night, Guardians of the Galaxy. Good film, freezing cold though, walked home shaking and my teeth chattering. But when we got into our sleep bags and into our tents, it was really nice and warm and got a good night's sleep.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Day 2, had a really good night's sleep thanks to Rob blowing up the airbed. We had a great morning meeting, and then the leaders went to a seminar on thriving as a youth leader, which we all needed. Charlotte cooked another lovely dinner, and yeah, we did a lot of singing. We got a lot of new songs. That's it.
Day 2, good day. We all slept okay and made it out of bed dry and warm. Rob eventually showed an appearance around about lunchtime, which was good. Morning meeting was really good. Afternoon, youth leaders went to a thing about learning to thrive, not just survive. So yeah, it turns out that we're actually maybe doing an okay job. Yeah, fun afternoon. Got a new member to the group, Jessie J, and yeah, I've had a great time. Looking forward to day 3.
I'm gonna shout it out. You're the one who saved my life. You're dying right. You're dying right. Detonate the darkness. Stop being a fool like me. So why don't you come?
So today's Monday, and we were talking about how different opinions can change over time, and how God's opinion of us can change. And we were saying that often, like in modern times and in modern life, sometimes we try and avoid bits of the Bible that we don't really see as fitting or we don't really agree with. But in today's sort of main meeting, it was all about how we can't avoid the Bible, we can't avoid Jesus, and how we can try and sort of adapt the Bible into sort of how we see it in modern day life. And then this afternoon we did the colour chaos, which was really fun. Basically everybody was wearing white, and we were given like powder paint, where we basically all just went out into a giant field for disco and started throwing paint up into the air, and everyone got absolutely covered, and it was great fun. And the aftermath was a little bit busy, but it was totally worth it.
Gonna dance, dance, everybody dance. Gonna dance, dance, everybody dance. Gonna dance, dance, everybody dance. Gonna dance, dance, everybody dance now. Gonna shout, shout, everybody shout. Gonna shout, shout,
A tent. You sleep in the tent.
Tent
Are you camping?
under camping.
Andrew camp. Good boy. And what have we been doing? Have we been singing songs?
When Jesus songs, Jesus songs, Jesus.
Day 4, Tuesday. This morning I went to the early morning seminar at 9:30, a seminar called Lessons I'm Learning by one of the main preachers, Andy. It was a really interesting seminar. I think it's my favourite so far anyway. He did it in a really easy way to understand and easy way to take notes from, to look back on later, in like 5 main lessons he's learned over the past years he's been a Christian. After that we went to the main meeting in the big top, which was as always incredible, with Wren Collective playing again, and which was amazing because their music is brilliant and the atmosphere was incredible, with everyone dancing and singing and clapping and jumping. Just everyone was having a really great time. And after that we went for lunch and had crepes, which were really, really nice, and went to another seminar, this time about guidance and hearing God's voice, which was very interesting and useful. After that, and in the evening, before the main meeting, we had dinner, a really interesting dinner. We had pizza, camping pizza, which basically was a tortilla with salsa on it and like cheese and pepperoni folded over, and then Charlotte put it in the pan. It was very interesting and very tasty, and it was definitely a really, really good idea to do it. After that we went to the main evening meeting, and it was a lot. It was quite overwhelming because there were people laughing, there were people crying. It was a lot to take in. It was it was amazing, but it was also kind of strange, and like parts of it were kind of a little bit scary for the first time to experience something like that, but it was a really good experience.
Okay, so it's day 5 and we've had an absolutely incredible week. The meetings have just been amazing, and the first night 8 people gave their lives to God, and on night 3, 4, 21 more people gave their lives to God, and in between we've seen God just doing some really amazing, powerful stuff. There's been people who have really been touched by the Holy Spirit and meeting with God in a new way, and they've got one night a lot of people really got this heartbeat for the lost and for people of the world that don't know Him, and people were just in floods of tears. We had people set free from addictions, a lot of people set free from addictions, a lot of young people, and it's just been really incredible to see how God's touched people's lives, how His power has just manifest itself in so many ways, and we've had healings, and we've had people who came to this camp pretty much on the brink of suicide, who have just been set free completely. It's taken God's Spirit to move on them, and they were just in floods of tears, but God's been just really doing some incredible stuff, and yeah, it has been just a great week. And it's so encouraging to see these young people, over 750 young people worshipping together, and they are just, quite often we use their phrase like, these are the church of tomorrow. Well, they're not, they're the church of today, but actually they're the leaders of tomorrow. And it's so encouraging to see that Scotland is just going to be full of people that are just set apart for God, and they're going to really make a difference in the communities and in this country, in the nation and across the world. I'm just completely blown away by it, and I just think if we spent as much time praying for our young people, the up and coming leaders, as we do complaining about the state of the country, that we're going to see an amazing difference.
Day 5, we had a great morning meeting with a lady called Miriam. She talked about how we should all be brave enough to go out and tell our friends and family that we've been to Soul Survivor and what it was all about, as well as going out and just sharing your faith with your friends and other people. We had quite a chilled out lunch and afternoon. Some people went to an early seminar. Anna and I went to a seminar with Titchin Jones Smith from Live Village, which was called It's the Time with Church, and just talking about how the worldwide church should come together and help people in need. After that, we decided it was time to pack up the kitchen and the dining room, which everybody helped with. It didn't take us too long. And as a treat, we went to Burger King for dinner. Andrew has learnt some great new words, which I'm sure you'll get on camera. Towards the end, Jessie's mum, Carolyn, joined us at Burger King and gave the kids and us a present for looking after Jessie, which was very kind of her. When we got back, we had to get ourselves ready for the Christmas party in the evening. We spent 3.5 hours, me, Scott, Anna and Mary, making wings for everybody so that we could become angels, and Charlotte was Mary, which made Mary's angels. Oh, and Rob had a really ridiculous attempt at a costume where he borrowed the end of a bed sheet from the Travel Lodge as his towel. Yeah, the kids then, we had a great time. The worship was great, and just had a good laugh at the evening meeting. Then it was early to bed for me because I had to get up early and needed enough sleep to be able to pass my driving test. That's it.
Tell you that.
What are we doing? Are we...